Mio Viaggio, my journey. As we travel through life, we are faced with many things, some joyful and happy, others poignant or even heartbreaking. These milestones become part of our lives by the lessons they have taught us and the wisdom we have gained. These life moments are the events and memories that not only frame our lives, but have shaped and defined the women we have become.
You know, I was the youngest of 5, lots of extended cousins, so my family was so good at giving me roots, but was so great as they gave me wings so that I could go.
From the beginning of time, women have shared their experiences with one another for support, comfort, and courage. This willingness and openness gives us strength and shows us that we are not alone.
The first charm that I actually chose was for my faith. It's praying hands, and faith is my core.
My second charm that I'm putting on, 17 years later, we have baby. And, you know, that's something that I didn't know would ever happen, and I didn't think would ever happen.
One of the charms that I chose was a circle, and I was thinking about, you know, what really was a representation for me and for my lifetime. When I thought about it, I initially thought about, you know, the circle of life and the Lion King, because there's an element in that, in the Lion King that says, you know, it is time.
Each experience and lesson is part of our own personal journey. Our legacy is found in the lessons and experiences that we pass down from generation to generation.
What I really love about the bracelet, though, is that this bracelet that I have in my hand, this metal that I'm touching, will be held and touched by ancestors of mine. It could be 100 years from now. They'll hold the very same bracelet and the very same charms, and they'll tell the story, and they'll know these intimate things about me, and they'll have a journal. They'll have the story of each little charm that their mother told them or their father told them, and that they will tell their grandchild, and it'll be intimate moments from my life, and they'll remember my name.
One of the unique aspects of a Viaggio bracelet is the original gathering. It is in this gathering that stories and experiences are first shared in a safe, encouraging, and honest setting. And in this trusted circle, a comforting sisterhood is formed where true feelings are expressed and life lessons shared and resolved.
Well, I think the first thing that I would like to say is that I feel very honored to be with these women. And when I listen to women saying that we are strong, we are. So the bracelet that I have, I've talked to both of my daughters and my son about this bracelet. And I said, there are happy times and there are bad times that are going to be on this bracelet. You will learn more about your mother from this bracelet than I can actually tell you.
I am so moved to be part of this experience with creating a legacy that we as women can share with our daughters and our granddaughters and our nieces, and family is so important to all of us. I know that. This is touching all of us. We all have such important stories to tell, and we need to share them, because this is what really living is about. If they can look at our lives and we say to them in tear-filled eyes that we have had lives filled with joy, what you are giving to that individual is hope. There's nothing more special and important and necessary than hope, except love. Perhaps that would come first, but hope is what gets us into the next day. The next morning gets us out of bed. And so that's what I think that the Lord tells us, that if we share our stories, we can give hope to someone else. And so, yeah, this is another opportunity to be able to share our story.
I kept a journal and I scrapbook and I document their lives. But this bracelet's an interesting way to do it in terms of thinking, I'm starting with roots and wings, but I'll keep adding these other components that to really think of passing that down to them and really knowing that base that I wanted to give them.
I also have an eagle, a bald eagle. I just think they're absolutely gorgeous. And I think it means serenity and somebody's watching over me and just giving me peace.
Those are the significances of my charms that I've added to my bracelet that I know will go back to my daughter, will go back to her daughter, and will also be a part of my sisterhood of my friends and my sisters, which I'm very, very blessed to have in my life.
The Viaggio bracelet presents the opportunity to share your experiences, knowledge, and wisdom for generations to come. It is a living memory to be passed from mother to daughter to son to niece to grandchild. Your journey is unique. Let the legacy begin with you.